Hi, ladies and gentlemen. It's good to have you back on R4M's evening cruise. And tonight I have a beautiful, pretty lady. Thank God we have cameras that could actually amplify beauty. I mean, I won't have to describe so much. So she's going to introduce herself. Hi, good evening.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, may we meet you? What you do? What's your name?
Oh, thank you. I'm Edith Onalo. I'm a fashion designer. I'm a humanitarian. I do a lot of things. So, I'm a makeup artist.
Wow.
Should I continue?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay. What again? I sing.
Oh wow.
I draw.
Oh wow.
Let's stop there. It's okay.
Oh wow. Oh wow. I'm blown away, but I'm still on set. Okay, interesting. So just before we go into the conversation this evening, I'm a bit curious, forgive me. Yeah. You said you're a makeup artist, you're a fashion designer. Yeah. I'm just curious, like first off, the first thing we have in common is the color of our hair.
That's true.
So I was going to ask, was this intentional, like how you matched your colors, your jean and the color? Or it's just me thinking? So ladies and gentlemen, in other words, what we're saying is she's so good that her unconscious competence, anything, even in her cutting, she just throw for body, the thing will match.
Can say that again.
Anyway, so we will roll straight in. So it's evening cruise, it's relaxed. We just want to gist. But in the midst of the gist, you're going to learn a thing or two. So tonight we're going to be talking about, of course, we already know this is R4M. Ready for marriage. Yeah. And we're going to be talking about love. But tonight we're going to be talking about love in the context of love across borders, love across nationalities. And then we're going to bring it down to, maybe our country, love across tribes, and all that. So, but let me just ask you for a start, what do you think, do you think it's okay to love, but when it comes to loving someone who is a different race or nationality, do you think it's worth the stress, when it comes to language barrier and a whole lot of cultural differences? Do you think it's worth the stress?
Yeah, I think it is. Love is a beautiful thing, so it's worth the stress.
Love is a beautiful thing, so it's worth the stress.
Yes, it is.
Let me give you an instance. So, let me shoot myself in the leg. So I dated a Norwegian years ago. And English is not the first, it's not the lingua franca, so they speak Norwegian. So that should be something that should scare you, or not really scare, but make you think twice, right?
Yeah.
So you would actually go for a guy who is so handsome and not bother about if her relatives would accept your tribe, your race. in this case your race. I mean, do you really think it's worth, how do you, when you think about how you're going to have to go through language barrier, do you really think it's worth it?
Yes, I think it's worth it. It depends on the lady, right, or the guy.
Okay.
Now, for myself, now I would say for the guy, if I'll ask him first, do you think your parents would like a Nigerian?
Okay.
Or would your parents appreciate a black lady?
That's even a guy who speaks English. Let's start from there.
Yeah.
A guy who speaks English. Okay, so you would ask him.
Yeah.
Okay, but what if you ask him and then he says yes, just because he likes you? Right? And I mean, he's not speaking for his family.
Then he's lying.
No, it's not about lying. I mean, you like him, he likes you.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to lose you, yeah? But I mean, his family is not right there having the same conversation with you when he's having the conversation with you.
Yeah.
So how do you merge that gap when he says it's fine and then you now get a cold shoulder from his mom, for instance? Ooh. How do you walk out on him? Do you try to make it work, or do you say, who send me go across the rivers when one Edo boy, they are our thief guy? Do you understand? I mean, I really want, don't play safe, okay? Don't give me a yes or no. Don't tell me if you will walk out. Tell me straight up, your future is no fear. If you walk out on such, love is beautiful, yeah, but
ooh, well, I think
it could be ugly.
I would Insist. Yeah.
If you insist, don't
I
you
would
think you'll be the
insist.
one trying to drive the relationship?
No, if he loves me and I love him, but his parents are not agreeing, right? I think there's always a way out.
There's always a way
There's
out.
always a way out. There's something I can do that will make them love me.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's something you can do that will make them love you. So would you suggest, for instance, thank God, social media, but years back, we had more of Skype before, you know, WhatsApp. So would you suggest, do you think it would be in your place to suggest a thing like Skype? Like, you know, how about you with Skype? I tried Skype. Okay, let me not embarrass myself. Let me not expose myself on camera. So do you think it would be in your place to, or do you think he should be the one to do that?
Using Skype as a means of communication.
Just, yes, point doesn't have to be Skype, but point is, do you think you should be the one driving, you know, bridging a gap with his people because you're Nigerian and they're probably from, I don't know if you get the question.
Okay, now, so I want to get you. Are you trying to say, would I use Skype or social media as a means of communication with his parents or with him?
Would you suggest it?
Suggest?
Would you be the one to, do you think you'll be the one to
connect
suggest
with
it?
them
If
now?
he's not suggesting,
Yes, I would.
you will.
Just to get their approval, right?
Okay,
Even
yeah.
if it means for me to travel down, yes, why not?
Auntie.
Yes, of course.
Auntie, why you start job? But no be saying that. No be saying that family. No be
Yes,
family.
now, wait. This is love, right? So you can't dull, you know. You can't dull.
Sorry, off the record. Is your family aware that you like man? Because
They should now.
you're talking about love. Oh, they do.
Yes.
Okay. No, it's actually a compliment. I'm actually complimenting you, right? I mean, you look sweet 16, and in my head, I'm trying to correlate. This sweet 16 is talking about man like this passionately. Don't mind me. I'm just cracking. Okay, so let's bring it down to Nigeria, something that is relatable. Okay, so we have cultures, we have tribes, and there's just so much. There's this challenge. Don't worry, I won't ask you too many questions. I think I have just one more under my sleeve and then we're done. So what do you think, first off, on a general note, what do you think about intermarriages, like intertribal marriages? Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think it's not a good idea? Do you view it like National Youth Service call, where you school for north, they'll throw you go south? What is your view? What's your take on it?
Well, I think it's, as I said earlier, love is a beautiful thing. So it's going to be very nice to explore. But it will be an issue when the guy is telling me the children cannot learn Igala language. And you're not teaching them your language. Like, they will now learn only English. Or learn only Hausa and English. Maybe we are in the north or we are in the west. You learn Yoruba and English. Then what of my child?
So let's say you marry an Igbo guy.
Yeah.
How do you handle it? Or sorry, let me look for trouble. We are all Nigerians, we know these things.
Right.
I'm Igbo by tribe, and love is a beautiful thing. It cuts across boundaries. So when you find yourself marrying someone from a different tribe, right, and he has some of those background beliefs that this tribe, so it flows in how he treats you ultimately, and he does it subconsciously without knowing. How do you handle it?
Well, it's love, right? She don't treat me in such a way that shouldn't be. So if he really loves me, then he should trash all those.
The way you are saying this love is beautiful is love, right? Love is beautiful.
It's love.
But auntie, when you wake up in the morning, you know, see, let's say for instance you earn 20k and you guys live in a house of 200k and your husband earns 50k and there's food to eat, there's light bill pending. You know, you now always wake up and say,
It's
baby,
love.
there's something about your skin. It's not every day you'll be feeling that love. Oh.
What?
So on days that he wakes up angry
Oh god.
and he just casually mistakenly mentions something about Igala people and he probably just says something very wrong and say, oh, no, come da kasha do don't more oje. Do you understand? You will not be doing, my baby, your pointed nose. You'll be like, Oga, we should be talking about light here. You are entering my tribe. Do you get? How do you how do you go beyond the feelings of love to make your marriage work, to make your relationship work? Are there tips? What do you do practically?
Well, I believe there's love language.
Okay.
Apart from prayers, right?
Okay.
There's love language.
Okay.
So I understand his love language.
Okay.
And so when he's feeling down, feeling like everything is on his shoulder, the world's on his shoulders, right?
Yeah.
Yes, just give him the love. If it's hug, give him a hug.
What if it's a day that he doesn't want you within his
cream.
radius?
What?
What if it's a day he doesn't want to be in your radius?
Then you should go out.
He should go out.
He'll be back.
I'll go and follow another woman.
You can't come back. No, I understand there are times that guys want to be alone, right? So you don't have to make them inside. Like, maybe just go out, maybe just take a walk, or if he wants us to take a walk together.
But
then,
this thing where you talk sweet my belly, you say there are times that guys want to be alone.
yeah,
A lot of ladies don't know that.
I know.
And even when they know it,
they want to be in their space. Right? Yeah.
And you're pushing the guy away because you are forcing the guy saying no one talk now.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're not even the problem. So, are you married?
Single.
You're single. Sasa, they do adverts for you. She says she's single, ladies and gentlemen.
Single.
Hope your boyfriend is not watching this. There's trouble. Okay, let's not go into that. So, but it's been good conversing with you. So my take from what you just said is that love is beautiful and you're willing to make it work. So it's beyond feelings. If challenges pop up, you won't just walk out on it and say, oh, I beg. You would try to understand. One major thing you mentioned is understanding love languages.
What's your conviction too?
What's your conviction?
Why did you walk in?
Why did you walk in?
And why would you want to walk out?
Why would you want to walk out? So you put it on a scale.
Yeah.
Why did you walk in? Why would you want to walk out?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Are you a philosopher?
I'm a psychologist.
A psychologist? You dash me one out of these things you do. Ladies and gentlemen, it's such a calm, phlegmatic conversation with this lady. It's been a while. It's been a while I spoke with someone like this. I mean, too many Agberu why they talk with, but I mean, even the way she crosses her leg, it's so feminine. It's so, my God. But it's been interesting talking tonight on Evening Cruise. Just one line, something you would like to leave with the audience about love and all of that.
Yeah. Okay. So, I would say when you're in love with someone, when you're in the relationship, before you end the relationship, ask yourself, what was your conviction? And your conviction should be the reason why you get into the relationship. And if you're very sure, there are times that it might not be rosy, so your conviction should be the reason why you're there. And when you're married, your children and your conviction should be the reason why you are to stay in. So don't be troubled by the world is so noisy, right? So you just have to calm down, close your ears to the world, the noise, and just focus on your conviction and your children. If no children yet, the conviction and your love. That's all.
Awesome. That's such a powerful, profound, point. Your conviction should keep you in what it is that you do. Today, I was talking with a friend, and she mentioned the word insurrection. And almost anyone on earth can agree with me that the moment you commit to someone, the moment you say, I want to walk the path with this person, somehow it be like say all your exes could just start remembering the same person. Let's right. So, but your conviction, the reason why you started in the first place, is extremely important. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for making it a date with us on R4M Evening Cruise with Edith. Thank you so much. See you next time.
Bye.
Thank you. I remain prolific.